Yo, home hearties, and welcome to the recording session from hell. I'm not even joking, this has actually gone terribly so far. How has it gone terribly? Well, I planned on recording for 2 hours today. I've probably got an hour and 15 minutes left. Why only an hour and 15 minutes? Well, the server took 15 minutes to start up, then crashed, and then had to start up again. It took 45 minutes. I have just been sitting at my computer for 45 minutes, waiting. If you're wondering why I stayed at the computer, it's because when starting up the server you have to confirm that you are still sitting there, otherwise it will cancel the startup. So I have not moved for 45 minutes. But anyway, let's move on from that. Why are there no clouds here, but then like huge clouds there? One of the many wonders of this world. Anyway though, first thing that we really should be doing today is Dave's Newspaper Incorporated. Wonderful Dave, everyone loves Dave. Last episode, the farm is extended further as Captain Pineapple gives more terrible hints at what is going to be built after them and then discusses how he likes the whoosh transitions. And special shout out to Monkey Mind Jojo X. You didn't leave a comment on this series, but still, shout out. And you might be wondering what a whoosh transition is. That's a whoosh transition. We're here now. So now we're over here, and what do I want to do today? That is an interesting question, I hear you ask. Well, I want to work here today, but I don't want to work on this farm, because I have spent too long working. This has been extended. Did Night extend this, or did I do some of it? Well, yes, I want to work here again, but I'm not going to be working on this farm, because then it would be 3 episodes in a row where I've been working on this farm. But if I'm not going to work on this, then what can I do? Oh, it's simple, I'm just going to fill in ground here, but I'm going to make it exciting. Yep, that's what sets me apart from other YouTubers. I make stuff that's exciting. But before we do that, I do want to decorate this just ever so slightly, because it is quite boring right now. So let's do that. There we go, just a little bit of decoration. It's really nothing complex at all. You can tell it's nothing complex. I just got annoyed with a completely flat field. There might be too many scarecrows. I might remove some of the scarecrows, I'm not sure. But yeah, I should add a hat to it. I don't know how to build a hat though, so I'm not gonna add a hat to it. But yeah, I think it was just a nice little thing, because I don't know, you can tell that there's a difference here. It looks way better than the blank, empty field. So what now? Well, if you remember, I said that I wanted a path right here, and that is still true. I want a path here. I need a path here. So I'm basically going to extend a little path up there. That path is going to wind around a bit and eventually end somewhere over there, somewhere. And next to it is going to be the other thing, which I still have not named, but a lot of you have probably figured it out. And I'm not going to name it today either. So yeah, I need to extend a path around That's concerning. A lot of Endermen. So yeah, I need to extend a path over there, but I can't just have a path floating. I have gotten so annoyed with that recently. Just the path that was here around the Colosseum. Originally, it was just these 2 little grey bits, and I just can't deal with that anymore. I can't deal with nothing there anymore. So the first thing I am doing this time is extending the ground, because I can't just have a floating path anymore. It really annoys me more than it should. But it means that I need to go and get moss. What a joyful time. I know that moss is really satisfying to get and everything, but it is just a pain to get as well. Like you destroy it so quick, it looks so cool, it makes such a nice noise, but it's really annoying. I already have one of these. Let's not craft another. Phew, that could have been a waste of 2 diamonds. Imagine doing that. Onwards to the little man-made ravine. Seriously, someone came onto the server and they actually thought this is a ravine. No, it's just where I've been getting all of my moss. I just do that, and do that, and now I need to collect it. And see, we're a block lower. So let's go and collect this quickly. This hole is only going to keep getting deeper. Like, it actually hurts quite a bit to fall in this now. At least it looks nice though, like with all of the moss on the side. It's not just a really boring grey pit. Also, do you hear that? Silence. You may think that's good, but no, that means the creeper farm's broken. How is it broken? That's a good question. I don't actually know myself, basically. The little... Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't actually know myself. Basically, the little redstone clock here, this is a bit loud. The little redstone clock here that is supposed to run the whole farm, for some reason, sometimes does this. And it's annoying to fix. You have to just wait for the redstone to come round, do that, click the lever again, and then get out of here. Oh, no. Yeah, this is the problem though. As soon as you reactivate it, it does start working. Every single mob just starts falling down here. It's actually really terrifying. But, good news is, it is working. So actually there's stuff in these hoppers as well. And we're filling up this chest here. And we're back over here. So yep, the farm should be working. But yeah, what I want to do then is basically, I need, can I speak? Answer is no. So I don't want a wide path really. I mean, it's going to sort of be, it's going to start out wide. But it's not going to be a very thin path. It'll probably be only like 5 blocks maybe. And it's also not going to be made of brick. I know. Exciting. I think I want it to basically become more of like a farmland path. So it's going to be coarse dirt and normal dirt and gravel and what else goes in a path? Wood! That's it. It's wood. So yeah, it's going to be a nice brick path at the start. So basically I need to make a section coming off of this. And then I need to find a way to slowly transition it into dirt, which is a bit of a challenge. But that's what we're all about. Challenge it. No, we're not about that. Easy ways out. Unfortunately, there isn't one of those, so I just need to get on with this. Let's do the moss first. With every cut, this world just feels so much better. Like, I don't know why. This little area, it's so simple. This area is so simple. It's just moss going ever so slightly upwards and then a cliff behind it. It's just that. But I love it. It's just so peaceful, I guess. And the next thing I need to do is the path here, which is the one bit that I am really, really worried about. I don't know what to do for this little path bit here. So I need to somehow change this brick into dirt and coarse dirt and all of that sort of stuff. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but I've got to figure out a method somehow within 30 minutes. I'm going to continue the farm on that side. This side, I think I'm going to do just a tiny bit of farmland, not much, like literally probably up to here, it will just be farmland. And then oh! So yeah, I'm going to bring the path up here. There'll be a tiny bit of farmland here. Then from here, I think it's either going to be houses or it's just going to be another little just flat mossy area. And it's slowly going to have to lead over here, because this is still where the big project is taking place. Like, I say the big project, I mean bigger than this, and the temple that's going to go here. It's going to be big. Not like farm big, where it's spread over a large area, but like doesn't really change height at all. No, this is going to be really tall and spread over a large area. It's going to be huge, and I have somehow got to build it. It is getting better though. The more stuff that I build, the better it gets. The more things start to just like fit into place. I don't have, buddy, I don't have a flint and steel. Can you just look, there's a nice hole down there. Yep, there we go. Back to what I was saying though, like, the more little stuff seems to get built, the more it all seems to fit in place. Because, here's a fun fact, I haven't planned out this world. The only build that is planned here is one of the houses. It's that house, in fact, or the first house that I built, like the really small little 3x5 one. It's that house and the Colosseum. And I didn't even really plan out much of the Colosseum either. I just planned out the archways. It's also that house. But yeah, I just have like this vision in my mind, and with every tiny little bit like this that I build, that vision just gets closer and closer, and it all just starts to make sense. Like, it's like a puzzle, I guess. It's like a little puzzle in my mind, and each new episode is a new part of that puzzle. I'm putting it into place, and building it, and like, then I'm like, okay, I need the next part of the puzzle. What's the next part of the puzzle? Oh, what about farm? I build the farm, that's another piece of the puzzle there. And then it's like, oh, what next? A little cliff with, like, little just raising up with moss here. Add the little puzzle piece. And it all just, like, it all just starts fitting together. It is truly really fun. But yeah, I think we've done enough rambling. I have 30 minutes left at most, maybe not even that. So, okay, don't fall. I think we're going to go on to this little time. As I said, tiny time lapse. But I'm actually really happy with it. I actually am. This path is not done, by the way. This little bit here, because I still need to do the granite. But I'm actually really happy with it. I'm just really happy with today's episode, I think. Like, I was a bit annoyed at the start because I had lost almost 50% of my recording time. But I'm actually really happy with what's been done. Because it's kind of a new style. Like, this little bit here, it's kind of a new style. I haven't tried this style. And whilst this is me just doing it because it looks good with the farm, it is also kind of like practice for the next era. Because that's going to be medieval, I think. Yes, medieval. But like, I don't know, I really liked today's episode because I think I've added a lot to the natural landscape of this place, basically. So, like, we started with this little bit, and that's now all natural and everything, and then we've got this nice path up here, which is just, it's dirt, and there is a surprising lack of dirt in this whole landscape. So, all of this is now new, and I'm doing, like, the tiny little cliff here, and some of you may have noticed, there we go. Some of you may have noticed, I've been removing oh my god, this is now considered a desert. Look at the grass colour, it's now a desert. But yeah, I'm really happy with this, because it might not be the most progress physically, like I haven't built much in comparison to what I have built in other episodes and stuff. But I think I have just, like, this is now laying out the foundation for what is going to be the biggest build, not just, like, in the Greek era, and not just in this series. It's going to be my biggest Minecraft build ever, I think. Like, not even joking. I cannot think of a single thing that I have built that is bigger than this. Although, to be fair, that's not a very good comparison, because I have never done so much work on one Minecraft world. Also, this is tall grass and shouldn't be here. That is a very tiny detail. You might not have actually noticed it, but in this area where there's supposed to be, like, the big, impressive builds and stuff, there's no tall grass. There's tall grass over there, but none over here. If you're wondering why, tall grass makes it look overgrown. It just does. Like, tall grass, it will make it look overgrown. And of course, because this is supposed to be some sort of massive monument, it can't be overgrown. It's one of the first things where I've started implementing real-world logic into my Minecraft base. I am so happy with this region here. Like, all of these episodes have been progressively just getting more and more exciting for me. Like, we started with the houses over there, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is great, the houses look perfect. And then we moved on to the Colosseum, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the biggest build ever, like, in this world. It is super impressive, it's really expensive, and it's being done so quick. And now, like, now I'm actually onto the farm. I'm still working on the Colosseum still, but, like, now I'm onto the farm, and the farm just makes it all feel, like, actually real, and, like, oh my god, I cannot explain this. Like, I really want to explain it, but I just physically cannot explain it. I just hope you know what I mean. Like, this world is just so exciting for me. This is getting like quite like a real conversation here. Like, this world is just so real for me because I love making it. I like seeing people react to it. I have heard amazing things about this world. Like, I'm not even joking there. I've had people who are genuinely fans just say, like, this world is insane. Which, I mean, it's not. It's not that insane. It's just me making a load of stuff for silly YouTube videos. But I do kind of understand it as well when I see stuff like this. Like, it's not an insane build. Nothing here is insane. I am hardly a great Minecraft builder. But it's just stuff like this that I really love. Just seeing, I don't know, I like creativity, I guess. That's how I'm gonna put it. I like creativity, and one of my favorite concepts in games is world building. Like, being able, like, I want a game where I could design, like, my own planet or something and watch people live on it. That's a game that I would love to play. I haven't found one. It's really annoying. And I guess Minecraft is just that version where you can wander around that world yourself. This is getting way too heartfelt, and I'm running out of time. I've been recording for 1 hour and 36 minutes, and it is already like 2 minutes past when I'm supposed to stop. So yeah, I guess thank you for watching. This is going to be my favourite part of the series, I think. Like, the Greek era. I think this is going to be, well, the Greek era is my favourite part of the whole Minecraft Survivor set. So yeah, this is going to be my favourite sort of section of the series so far. Just all of the builds that are coming up next, because they're so huge. They're amazing. It looks so good in my head. I think that this is probably going to be, like, the best thing that I have ever made. Like, the best thing I have ever made, not just in this world, but in my entire history of playing games. This might be the best creation I have ever done. But yeah, I am really happy with the progress, and I can't wait to see what happens to this world. So I really want to thank you for watching, and I really hope to see you in the next episode. Bye bye!